Hey friends in the VC, uh, I'm back with the collections video this time. Um, First of all, I want to thank new subscribers. Haven't gotten around to checking all the channels. But thank you. Um, and I'm glad I'm on spring break because I'm still feeling the effects from Sunday. That was uh, that was a hell of a day. Um, But anyway, um, this video has a weird connection to that. Being one of the performers, Undertaker's actually, according to his Wikipedia page, is a fan of this band, and I'll get into that. I just realized that it's been 10 years since I've been a fan of this band. It's hard to believe that it was that long because I still remember it like it was yesterday. Um, but and I know that probably sounds a little weird. Um, but basically, to sum it up quickly, there have been two bands over the past 10 years that have dominated um, the CD player, the iPod, the turntable. And you get the idea. Concerts also. Um, One of them I've talked about extensively. Some might say over extensively and to death. Um, Going as far as dedicating an entire channel to them. Um, which will have more content on it soon. But another band, and the other one I haven't talked about as much. In the background, I mean, it's always been there in the background. It's in the background of just about every single one of my videos. Um, but I've only shown my material from them in updates. Never done a collections or a spotlight on them. Haven't done any metal classics on them either, which is curious. Um, okay, so enough. You can probably see that's what the shirt is in honor of them. Um, but I'll just cut right to it. The band is Black Sabbath. Um, I've been a fan of them ever since hearing Iron Man on the driving down the freeway when I was 14. Um, Heard it, it blew my mind, and when I finally found out who the band was, I tried to find everything on that band that I could. Which reminds me, I do have to grab one more thing. Okay. Um. Okay. Curious. Thankfully, that was just out real quick, and I could grab it. Okay. So, um, I'll start off though with the DVDs first. Um, then I'll go into CDs, and then I'll do LPs. Um, okay, this is the 10th anniversary of Ozfest, which added this is there's a DVD and a CD from the U.S. show was New Jersey, and then they shot it over in England. I don't know the venue over in England. Maybe it'll Camden, New Jersey, and um it doesn't say it. It just says the UK show, and I forget what that was right now. I actually I, I saw him on this tour. I may have told a few people this. I was at the last show for Iron Maiden where they ended up getting egged. Um, yes, it did happen, and I because I saw it. Um, and even though I was there to see Black Sabbath, I was still pissed off, even though I didn't really fully understand who Iron Maiden was. Um, I did know that they were, they were a legendary metal band. I know them better now, but enough of that anyway. So yeah, um, performances. The three songs. I mean, yeah, everybody will know what they put on this. Actually, not bad. I mean, all four of the original Sabs are amazing and put a good performance, and definitely it stemmed the tide of negative emotions after Iron Maiden were sabotaged with their performance that night. Um, Next up, I know this will be weird because this is obviously an Ozzy Osbourne disc, um, but it does have on the disc Black Sabbath um, by the band Black Sabbath from the what was supposed to be the last show of the last leg, the No More Tours tour at Costa Mesa in '93 when Ozzy was supposed to retire. Yeah, right. Um, but although in retrospect, if he had retired after uh, giving No More Tears, that would have been amazing. Because that's my favorite album, which will lead me into a thread. Well, not really a thread, but I'll submit a question, just one question, um, and I'll do that in another video. Um, but yeah, uh, they performed they performed three songs at that show. Uh, Black Sabbath, I think the other one was Fairies Wear Boots, and there was one other that I forget. Um, but anyway, okay, I better get moving. Talking too much. Okay, so those are um, the DVDs. I'll move that into CDs since we were dealing with an Ozzy Sabbath mix. Going to this, it's the Ozman Cometh. This is the '02 re-release, so it unfortunately does not have uh, Shot in the Dark on it. Um, I have multiple copies of the album, which um, which is suffice for me. They added um, I I forget which one was a substitute. I think there was a substitute from I think it was No Rest for the Wicked that they substituted, um, and this one included early demo versions of Black Sabbath and the original lyrics to War Pigs. What War Pigs was before War Pigs. Um, Great versions. A lot of people blast those two songs because one, this is supposed to be an Ozzy um, disc, but I think they're stupid for saying that. Because having Black Sabbath on anything is not a bad thing. Um, but anyway, there's so, but that's just my opinion, of course. Um, but yeah, definitely great stuff there. And then one of my favorite live albums all time, uh, Black Sabbath Past Lives. Um, the version of Megalomania on this album still creeps the shit out of me, and it's still a song I will not listen to at night. And this is 10 years later. I won't do it. Even the studio version um, from Sabotage, which is my favorite album. Um, just it's just his voice on that album and on that song. Just it's like a nightmare. It's I imagine what that's kind of like the experience of Geezer when he saw the shadow at the foot of his bed. Um, okay, last of the CDs here. This is a Black Sabbath box set called the Black Box. Yeah, funny name, don't you think? It's the complete original. Um, Here, I'll hold it up this way. Um, yeah, it's all black. You won't be able to see it very well. Hopefully, you can see the lettering. It just says Black Box, complete original Black Sabbath, um, with a cross, and then the dates 1970 to 1978. Of course, the year is the original Black Sabbath. This has all 8 studio albums: Black Sabbath, Paranoid, Master Reality, Volume 4, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, Sabotage, Technical Ecstasy, and Never Today. I may have said them out of order, so don't slam me, but that's the order that they are in here, uh, in the box right as I have them right now. There's another really cool thing in this edition that I believe you can. It was only as an import. This was very expensive when I purchased it years ago. I've had this thing forever. It had a very nice booklet, um, including DVD, which added, I think, there was like 2 or 3 songs. I think there was a cover of Blued Suede Shoes and Paranoid, live from the Beat Club, 1970. It's really cool. This it's really hard to get out, so I won't for time's sake. Um, and then it's but this basically goes this booklet goes over the entire history of the band, goes over every album, and it's just absolutely awesome. Great read. Um, there is one other Black Sabbath box set um, with the original. I don't know if you can get either editions anymore. This one is the more complete one, um, and I think, yeah, this was released in 2004. I think I, you can probably find it on Amazon.com. I know I have seen it, but I don't think there were any like that. You couldn't buy it. No, you'd have to get it from available from some sellers. But definitely worth it. Absolutely. Whether you're a Black Sabbath fan or not, I mean, even if you're just a heavy metal fan, you've got the history. I mean, this is a document of, you know, the first heavy metal band ever. Um, with all respect to bands that laid the foundation, because they weren't Black Sabbath wasn't the only one, but if you don't give them credit as being the first one, you're um, smoking the wrong kind of weed. Oops. No, just kidding. Um, okay, so yeah, so that's the okay. I'm at 13 and a half. Okay, I'll try to wrap this up, but thankfully I do have an extension on this. Okay, obviously I'll just get it out right now. Um, Paranoid, up on the wall there. Um, like I said, there's a reason that's on the wall. Um, Not necessarily because it's their best album or my favorite album, but I mean, historical importance for music, for heavy metal, so on and so forth, um, and everything, almost everything that I did when because I started putting the records on the wall years ago, and every one of them had a corresponding poster to the album. For the most part, the 2 Ozzy ones, the Blizzard and Speak of the Devil, went with a um, poster advertising 2 days at the Ritz, but that had to be put on another wall for space because I didn't want anything above my head in the case of an earthquake. We have had some over here, and so it's not bad. It's not a good idea to have that kind of stuff. So like if everything falls, it doesn't fall on my head. Um, But anyway, those are definitely. And I wish I could put the rest of the stuff up, but it's just not very easy with the way these balls are. Okay, getting onto the vinyl. Um, Black Sabbath greatest hits. Um, Excellent collection. With some songs. This came out in I don't know, mid '70s, I think, and it includes songs that like "Sweet Leaf," "Sabbath Bloody Sabbath," that aren't always on a lot of greatest hits and other compilations from Black Sabbath. So it's nice because those are two very very good songs. Um, and just so everybody knows, I am going to include the Dio and Ozzy era. I don't have anything after that. Um, just for um, basically because I mean, even though they had to go the Dio lineup, when they reformed, um, to do. Oh, and I've also got. Okay, I have to go another one because I'm including this. Devil You Know. Um, oh, and I found more Black Sabbath. Jeez, this is this is why you know Slayer and Black Sabbath. I mean, man, I have stuff coming out of my ears. I turn around. There's something new. Um, okay, Heaven and Hell. Devil You Know. Um, Lost by the Master. Um, I'll have to get this up. It was up on my other channel. Um, I'll have to find it. Yeah. Um, this is autographed by the entire lineup: Geezer, Dio, Tony, and Vinny. I met them at an in-store in San Bernardino, California, May 3rd, 2009. Um, and that was incredible. Waited like all day. Um, Almost brought a bunch of LPs to have everybody sign, but they didn't allow it. Um, and That's why when Lazarus told the story about the book signing for um, Ozzy, when he was able to get an LP signed, that was it's great to hear because they don't let you do that because they're so anal about that kind of stuff. You go there, you gotta buy the thing there, whether it be a book, CD, and that's all you can get. They won't say anything else. They won't even, they wouldn't even, you know, uh, we couldn't bring when we did it. We had to buy the stuff there, and all we could give, even if you bought like the greatest hits, something like that, you couldn't get that signed. Just the album, um, which was rather annoying, but hey, it was worth it. And especially um, you know, and then the relating circumstances. But anyhow, um, so that's that. And then this is the Black Sabbath, the Dio years. Um, Cheetah's version with TV Crimes, promo clip, Die Young and Neon Nights live video editions, and then the 16 songs, 3 new ones. Okay. Um, okay, I know I'm at 20 minutes, so I'll try to wrap this up within the next few minutes. Sorry for making this so long. I just got a lot of stuff here. Um, Heaven and Hell, original press on Warner Brothers. Um, Mob Rules, another original press, Warner Brothers. Track listing is incorrect on this edition, and not really sure why. This is another greatest hits kind of compilation thingy. Called Star Gold. It's a 12-piece set. Another mid 70s release with basically, all the hits on NEMS, NEMS Records, which I think is the same one as the greatest hits, wherever that wins now. Never Say Die. Volume 4. My dad's all-time favorite Black Sabbath record. And this was not part of it, so I won't show that one. But hey, you want to see a cool cover? That's not a Black Sabbath album. I don't really know what this is. Pick it up. Cool cover, cool title. But anyhow, so that's it, everybody. Thanks for sticking with me, because this one was a really long video. So thank you. Well, and I might as well do it. No, I won't. I'll leave that for another video. Okay. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.